Hi, my name is Raman Virpin. I'm a full-time medical doctor, and I've also been a home bartender for the past 5 years. During that time, I've learned how to make over 100 different cocktails, and I've thrown over 50 cocktail parties. And now I help other busy professionals master home bartending. This is the only video you need to watch if you want to learn how to make a Trinidad Sour at home. Now, the Trinidad Sour is a modern classic cocktail created by bartender Giuseppe Gonzalez in the year 2009. And in my opinion, it's a masterclass on the use of bitters. It's completely unique from anything else I've ever made and probably that you have ever made because it actually uses Angostura aromatic bitters as its base spirit. And a lot of you that are watching probably aren't even aware that Angostura aromatic bitters or bitters in general contain alcohol. I know for certain I wasn't aware when I first started my home bartending journey. And generally you don't notice because most drinks that do contain bitters contain only about 1 or 2 dashes. But this drink is completely takes that old idea of bitters and brings it into the modern era, turns it completely on its side by using a full 1.5 ounces of Angostura bitters. And this ingredient here, Angostura aromatic bitters, it actually says it's 44.7% alcohol by volume. Most of the spirits that I work with on this channel and in general, and most of the spirits that you probably work with as well, are about 40%. So this Angostura aromatic bitters is actually stronger in alcohol content than most spirits. So just be aware of that. And let's get into making the drink itself, though. It's going to call for these 4 ingredients here. So it's going to be rye whiskey, Angostura bitters, lemon juice, and orgeat. For the rye whiskey, I'm going to be using the Rittenhouse rye. For many years, this has been my standard workhorse rye whiskey. It is readily available and also very affordable and quite good in a wide variety of classic and modern classic cocktails. For the Angostura bitters, there is only one company that makes that, so you have to go with the Angostura company here. For the lemon juice, this is my go-to, the Santa Cruz organic lemon juice. And then for orgeat, there are quite a few companies that do make syrups. Liquid Alchemist, along with Libre & Co. are my 2 favorite companies for syrups. And this one, this orgeat is by Liquid Alchemist. So this drink, although it's a modern classic, it does follow that classic sour template of so the classic sour template is going to be 2 ounces of liquor, 3/4 ounce citrus juice, either lime or lemon, and then 3/4 ounce sweetener. So this is a little bit different than that, but it generally follows that same template. The 2 ounces of liquor are actually going to be split between these 2 ingredients. So it's going to be 1/2 ounce of the rye whiskey and then 1.5 ounces of the Angostura aromatic bitters. Lemon juice is still going to be the same, 3/4 ounce. And then because this drink is so bitter forward in terms of using 1.5 ounces of this, we're going to be increasing the orgeat from 3/4 ounce all the way up to 1 ounce. That's going to add a little bit extra sweetness to balance out the high bitter component. So let's go ahead and make the drink. We're going to start with our cheaper non-alcoholic ingredients first. So this drink, as I mentioned, is going to call for a full ounce of orgeat. Then you're going to need 3/4 ounce of the lemon juice. Half an ounce of the rye whiskey. And then finally, 1.5 ounces of the Angostura bitters. So in order to pour this more freely, the Angostura bitters do actually have a stopper on the top of the bottle. So you can go ahead and use a standard kitchen knife or any other tool to basically pry this stopper off so you can pour more freely. Because otherwise you're just going to be doing 1 dash at a time. But without the stopper, you can pour freely because you're going to need a full 1.5 ounces. Then you go ahead and add a couple ice cubes to the other tin. Combine everything together. Give it a good seal, and then shake for about 8 to 12 seconds. Then go ahead and unlock the tins. The Angostura bitters are going to give this nice, beautiful color, and pour everything directly into the glass. And there you have it, the Trinidad Sour. Cheers.